Hello everyone, I'm Pierre-Luc Vétier from Zero Game Studios. I'm one of the two creative directors of Hot Lap Racing, a new racing game on PC and Nintendo Switch incoming on July 16.
Hello everyone, I'm Jonathan, the second Code Directive creators. Today we are really glad to show you our next game, Hot Lap Racing, and what you will see is straight gameplay from the Nintendo Switch. This is real game footage with no editing. Enjoy!
We really tried to make a racing game for enthusiasts that could be played on the go on Nintendo Switch. It was really very, very important for us. Really, our target here was to have a racing game that could be made, at least could be played for everyone, from beginners to experienced racing game enthusiasts. Here's the Brabham BT24 on the Jarama circuit, which is a car which raced on this track at the time. There even had been some records using this car on this circuit in the 60s. It's a very interesting car because it's an old car from the 60s, very powerful one, very hard to drive.
As you can see here in the footage, we really give you all the sensation, all the feelings of a race driver, because this is something we have experienced and we want to share with you.
Yeah, we really love racing, and when we say loving racing, it's not only one kind of racing. That's why we really wanted to have many categories in the game, really different feelings, different gameplay, from old cars to the very newest ones.
We wanted to go further in Hot Lap Racing and think about what the future of motorsport should be in 2030. Here you can see Pierre-Luc driving the Formula Extreme, a car designed from the community choices. This is a single-seater between the European and American Formula. It will be the highest category of your career in Hot Lap Racing. We want you to experience and to feel to be a real drivers. We have a lot of point of view. This is something really new for the Switch, but there is a really high detailed interior. You can drive in the point of view from the driver in the cockpit with all the details, all the LCD panels that are working. You have back mirrors. You will feel the sensation of speed.
Also, we wanted the player to experience a lot of different game modes. Coming from the career mode, which helped the player to discover a lot of very different racing styles. Classic single-player mode, just choosing a race, choosing a track, choosing a car, and then hit the track, again the AI. Then we have also the Hot Lap mode with online leaderboard, so trying to make the best time on all the most circuit possible, and just to compare your time to the ones who also raced on the same track and tried just to beat your time.
For the beginners, we have integrated the Field Racing School, which is a real racing school funded by Jacques Villeneuve and Patrick Lemarrier. This is a tutorial that will give you all the basics of driving a race car. You can play with all your family in the game because we have a split screen mode. You can play up to 4 persons. The youngest can drive easily because we have a lot of driving aids that make the games really accessible for the people who just want to feel to be a driver without having something too difficult to pilot and drive.
Yeah, that's already the point of the game. I mean, having people who don't have many experience into racing games, or maybe even in video games at all, to be able to experience really racing sensations into the game was very important for us since the very beginning. The point is also the split screen multiplayer is really a key in the game for us. We really wanted people to have fun, in fact, with real racing cars. That's the point. Even if you are like a big car enthusiast playing a lot of simulation games or whatever, you can be able to have fun with the game as much as if it's your very first racing game. And you can compete, all these people can compete together in split screen. You just have to enable or disable all the driving aids you want, like the traction control, the racing lines, these kind of things. It was really something we wanted from the very beginning. Also, there's not only the split screen multiplayer, you also have some online multiplayer in the game, so you can compete against people all around the world on your Switch. That's a very important aspect in the game. Basically, yes, multiplayer was since the very beginning something we really wanted in the game. We really wanted to add, because it's important to have something accessible to everyone.
Yes, absolutely. Having an online multiplayer is a key for racing games, because if you think you're good, you have to compete against others. And against is not just the IA, but the entire world. And that's why it was very important for us to offer a good online experiences. You can compete only with your friend in online by joining some private hub, but you can also compete on the public ones. There will be a system of reputation in order to avoid bad races with bad peoples. We want the player to experience a race with only people that have the same skill as you.
Basically, Hot Lap Racing is also a family game. As we said on the split-screen multiplayer, it's important just to not have just a single race with your friend. You can create also like a small championship with your friends and trying just to set all the tracks you want to compete on, and then go hit the track. Whatever, if you are a beginner or just someone very experienced. Having this is a good way, to have fun with your friends, your family, and it's very, very important for us. So you will be able to compete against 11 other players with the possibility to join quick races for people who want to play easily online, like on the go, even on the Switch.
The game will contain 17 circuits and more than 50 different layouts. So whatever the kind of cars you want to race, you will always find a track which perfectly fit it.
Also, yes, you talked about reputation. One of the points is we didn't want it to have people playing against other people that didn't have the same skills, or not the same experience. We try as much as possible to have balanced racing experience.
Thank you for your attention. We really hope you will love playing Hot Lap Racing. Don't hesitate to follow the game on social medias, and see you on the tracks. Goodbye!